All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always, man, by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash, that runs unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to say a few words on a saying I heard from an old Jake. And I'm not sure if you brothers and sisters out there may have heard this saying before, but it was my first time hearing it a couple of weeks ago, man. And it's been dwelling on my mind, on my spirit. And so I just want to talk about it because it was very interesting to me and eye-opening. And I was watching the video, and the old Jake said, "The lion wakes up hungry, and the gazelle wakes up running." And then he said, "Do with that as you will." Now, I forget what I was talking about in that video, but the old man, he ended with that saying, "The lion wakes up hungry, the gazelle wakes up running." And so, me, man, I'm a, I'm a nature documentary, junkie, man. Okay, I watched some nature documentaries last night, excuse me, um, called Predators, right, on Netflix. But thinking about this saying, man, the lion wakes up hungry, right? And if the lion don't eat, right, then he could die of a famine, right? He could die of a famine if he don't get a chance to get a meal in, okay? And we know that lions are, the very, very top hunters, predators, all right? I mean, they get to it, man. They work as a group. They strategize, all right, to take down their prey. But guess what? Sometimes their strategy, right, everything that they do don't work. And the gazelle gets away, man. Now, if you're the gazelle, you don't want to get caught and ate by a lion. Okay, you want to run as fast as you can to get away, man. And hope the lion never get a chance to eat you, and they just die off, right? But hey, you can't have it both ways, man. Either the lion gonna go hungry, or the gazelle gonna get eaten. That should be your mentality, okay? Will you go hungry, or will you be eaten? But anyway, I was just thinking about this saying, man. I was like, damn, you know what? And in other words, man, ain't no excuse, man. Okay? Ain't no excuse, but you got to get to it, man. You got to get to it. In the faith, right? In your daily life, you got to get to it, bro. No excuses, man. Excuses going to hold you back. Excuses going to cause you to, find ways to be a sluggard, right? Find ways to just complain, man, ultimately, all right? And the Most High not dealing, look, bro, the Most High not dealing with no slugger or no complainer, man. We're all going through something, right? Some brothers, more than others. But nevertheless, we all going through something, man, okay? And brothers deal with hell differently. But what you shouldn't be doing is sitting back complaining. You got to get up and get to it, bro. And that's something that I had to constantly tell myself, because this job I have is a very laborsome job, okay? It's a hard-working job, man. And it weighs on the body. And then eventually, it weighs on the mind. 5 days a week, 10 to 12 hours, and the elements, okay? I don't work inside the building, sitting at a desk, okay? I work when it's raining. I work when it's hot as hell. I work when it's snowing. I work when it's cold as hell. And right now, it's cold. Okay? Monday morning, I got up, it was pouring down raining. I still had to go to work. And the pouring down raining, wind blowing cold as hell, right? Clothes soaking wet. Thank you, how about Shemal Shah didn't get sick. Because my clothes were wet from 8 o'clock this morning till I got out work, bro. I wanted to quit my job. Like, man, this is some bull. But nevertheless, man, hey, you got to get to it, bro. Take care of yourself. Take care of your business, man. Okay? We ain't going to be perfect. And that's all right. We ain't going to be perfect, man. But you don't want to sit back and just complain all the time. Right? You got to get to it, man. And that's the point of that little saying. The lion wakes up hungry. The gazelle wakes up running. You got to win the day, man. And get to it. And guess what? If you don't win the day, there's always the next day, man. Lord willing, right? To get up and try again, man. To get up and try again, do it again, okay? Find a better way. If this way don't work, then try something else, man. But what you don't want to do is be a sluggard and just complain. Imagine if the lion just complained and then hunt and strategize. He'll never eat no food, okay? They keep going and going, even on an empty stomach. Sometimes they go, to go without days without eating. You got to get to it, man. You got to get to it, bro. Okay? I'm going to close out with that, bro. All praise you, how about Shemal Shah, man. Just a quick little, motivation this morning. Lord willing. All right? The lion wakes up hungry. The gazelle wakes up running, man. Okay? Get to it, no excuses, man. All praise you, how about Shemal Shah, Shalom.